We play and call it work.
Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and it's time for another Beat Matt Batrep.
MiniWarGaming's Beat Matt Batrep.
Got Connor here all the way from Minnesota, here to challenge me to a couple games of 40k. Connor's actually part of a group of guys. If you've been watching my Beat Matt Batreps, you'll have seen me play against Craig and against Calvin with Tzeentch and Chaos Space Marine Tzeentch and Tzeentch Demons and all of that. I'm once again going to be playing Tzeentch, as you can probably tell by the title of this video. I have not yet read any of your feedback in the comments from the last few games because I haven't yet posted them as I've made this. We've just been filming these all week long. So I apologize if I repeat some of the same mistakes. I know, for example, in the last one, when I was summoning, I summoned some Lord of Changes or Lords of Change, and I made them level 3 psychers, and they're actually just default level 2 psychers. Right. So that was my mistake. I thought they were default level 3, but I've been paying to make them level 3 in the army building. Just couldn't remember that. So that was a mistake. Might have made a difference in the game. Who knows?
Not too bad.
It's hard to know. It's hard to know. Extra warp charges,
right.
Extra powers, all that kind of stuff. So I'm still looking for feedback. Let me know of rules I'm getting wrong, any rule debates there might be, or better ways that I could be playing the Tzeentch armies. Especially because today I'm playing against Grey Knights.
Oh. Your favorite.
Oh.
Your favorite.
Oh. So it's just obviously Demons versus Grey Knights is always an interesting matchup, given that your whole army has preferred enemy against.
It doesn't look like it's going to be terrible, though.
No, we'll see.
We'll see.
It's all up to the dice as well. So let's take a look at the armies as well as the scenario. And don't forget, if you want to challenge us to a battle report, we're always looking for more people. Go to miniwargaming.com/challenge for all the details. So on this side, we have my 1,500 points of Tzeentch. I've been noticing that building Tzeentch armies is kind of hard in the sense of trying to have variety, because they only have one troop choice, one elite slot, one fast attack. There's a couple options for your heavy support, of course, 3 options between the Chariot, Soul Grinder, and the Demon Princes when you bring Lords of Change. And then you have a few options for your HQs as well, along with some named characters. But it's just not a huge amount of variety in that. But that's okay, because if you're just playing Chaos in general, you can get variety by bringing in some allies and other things like that. And so this army is based around the idea of trying to squash Grey Knights and summon in some allies. It's not going to be a summoning list, even though I rolled a lot of Malefic and I have a lot of warp charges. I'm not planning on using those warp charges to try to double my army. Like any summoning I do, I'm just going to be trying to get like Screamers and Flamers. And then if I get desperate, I might use it to try to get Heralds and new Lords of Change, but that's only if I get really desperate. So I don't want to just be the player who brings Tzeentch and summons another 2,000 points of Tzeentch every single time. I did that last game. It was interesting, and it worked, but at the same time was also very long and cumbersome. So this army, for the HQ slots, we actually have 2 Lords of Change. So we got the first one, the one that's on this impressive mount. He will be the Warlord, and he got the Warlord trait that lets, he's basically a teleport homer, which is called Warp Beacon. Yes, that's what it's called. So everybody with that deep strikes within 6 inches don't scatter. I won't be deep striking my army, but if I'm summoning, then they deep strike. So if I summon them 6 inches within him, then they will not, they won't scatter. So that's kind of nice. Might be handy. I also gave him 2 greater rewards and a lesser reward. I ended up taking the 2 weapons, but he actually got the Warp Forged armor, which is nice. So he's got the Unbreakable Hide. Warp Forged armor is what you get with Demon Princes. So he's got a 3+ armor save and the 5-up invuln, of course. And then he ended up rolling on the Malefic. He got Incursion and Summoning and Cursed Earth, so he will have the ability to summon some reinforcements, which is nice. Then we got our other Lord of Change. I gave him the Exalted reward so I could give him a Hellforge artifact. I gave him the Grimoire of True Names. That's the one where you choose a unit within, I think, 12 inches. And if they make a 3+ roll, they get +2 invuln. If they fail that 3+ roll, they get -1 invuln. So that kind of sucks, but hopefully I'll usually roll 3+s because it'll kind of be vital. And I gave him also a greater reward. Ended up just giving him the actually no, what did I roll for his greater reward? I don't think I rolled for his greater reward. I didn't. So his greater reward is 1 +1 wound. It will not die. Okay, I like that. I'll take it rather than taking the greater magic weapon, because I'd only have 1. It wouldn't give me an extra attack, but it would give me Mastercrafted and +1 strength. But I think I'd rather have the extra wound. And then he's got some summoning as well, sacrificing summoning. And then our Demon Prince, who's now a heavy support, his greater rewards ended up being, I gave him 2 greater rewards and a lesser reward. I used 1 greater reward and 1 lesser reward to give him the weapons, the magic weapons, so he's got the extra strength and extra attack and Mastercrafted. and then I managed to roll the Fleshbane Armorbane on him. So he's a Fleshbane Armorbane. I rolled all his powers on Biomancy. I got Warp Speed, didn't get Iron Arm, and managed to get Enfeeble, and then I rolled Hemorrhage as well, which is just totally useless, maybe. I know some people are probably screaming, it's not useless, I've used it before and it works. But against Grey Knights, it'll probably be useless. And then our other heavy support is a Soul Grinder. Demon of Tzeentch. Upgraded him with the Phlegm Bombardment, the Strength 8, AP 3 Large Blast Ordnance. And I gave him the extra close combat weapon as well, so he's got an extra attack in close combat. And he can choose between Strength 6, AP 3 Mastercrafted, or Strength 10, AP 2 not Mastercrafted. So it just depends what I'm up against to see if I need to do that. And then I got 3 units of 10 pink horrors plus an iridescent horror. Or what is it called? Yeah, iridescent horror. And I gave them all lesser rewards because I had 30 points left over. Just ended up giving them each the magic weapon because none of the ones that I rolled I liked. So they're all the sergeants, so the character in each group is AP2 Mastercrafted, which probably will never do anything, but hey, just in case. And yes, there's some Khorne Bloodletters sneaking their way in there because I was lacking 3. But I don't have any other pink horrors, but I have more on the way. And so the rules say that when you're summoning, you have to have the model. It doesn't say anything about proxying at the beginning of the game. So really, I just wanted to try it with 3 groups, and I'm purchasing a lot more pink horrors so that there is the ability to do that as well. So that is my 1,500 points. And then we've got 1,500 points of Grey Knights over here for Connor's list. And he didn't bring Triple Dread Knight, so he's okay by me. So
thank you.
Why don't you walk us through what you decided to bring?
So for my HQ, we've got a Grandmaster. He has the Soul Glaive, which is basically a halberd, and if you activate Force, you get to reroll to hits, to wounds, and armor penetration.
Ooh.
And for his Warlord trait, I got an extra Psychic power on the Demonology Sanctic table. And then we've got a Mastery Level 3 Librarian with the Adamantium Will Stave. And he actually also has a Teleporter Homer, forgot to say that. And then we've got a squad of 10 Terminators. We have 5 normal halberds, 2 with halberd side cannon, 2 hammers, and then another normal halberd. And we've got a heavy support Dread Knight with what you see is what you get. So he's got his personal jump pack, the sword, which gives him Mastercrafted, and then he has the heavy
Force, right?
Yeah, and Force. And he has the heavy Incinerator and the heavy side cannon. And then over here we have the other heavy support choice, and that's just a Land Raider, normal Land Raider with Multi-Malta being proxied, and then he has extra armor. And then we have a 7-man Purifier squad, and no upgrades there. Besides halberds.
Besides halberds.
Yeah.
They're level 2 Purifiers.
Yep.
Cleansing Flame all over the place.
Yes.
That's 1,500 points of Grey Knights. And we'll be playing on this table again, same as the last battle report, because it was already set up, and we had to hurry to get started because of how much rolling there's to do with the Demons. Make sure we have time for our games. Of course, the mat being provided by Frontline Gaming. So big thank you to the guys at Frontline Gaming for providing the battle mats. So lots of ruins and terrain. We'll be rolling on the Maelstrom War missions, and also just rolling to see what kind of deployment we get. And then once we're deployed, we'll show everything after it's set up. So we are playing Hammer and Anvil deployment with Cleanse and Control. That's the first Maelstrom mission. That's what we rolled for. We rolled Contact Lost first, but against a 4-unit Grey Knight army, I just would feel dirty playing that one because all I do is just run up and grab objectives and just rack up points, and that would not be very interesting to watch. So instead, I'm going to run up and try to rack up objectives, but not in a way that it could happen quite as out of control, theoretically.
It'd be too easy.
Yeah, it'd probably be easy because I just summon guys and hold objectives, and then you could slaughter those guys, and I'll just summon more to take them from you, and it just wouldn't be any good. And so we've got Hammer and Anvil, Cleanse and Control. I got to deploy first, so I'm on this side. I've got a unit of pink horrors pretty much spread throughout. The one in the far end has Cursed Earth because this guy has Cursed Earth too, so they can make their nice bubbles of extra invuln. This one has Summoning and Possession. That one has Sacrifice, and the other one has Incursion, I think. And so there's some options there of what I want to be able to do. And then big Soul Grinder in the middle because I know he's afraid of it. So basically just walk him up and be like, bring it! Bring it, Grey Knights! Because having played the Rise of the Blood Reaver campaign, it was the one thing that actually successfully, consistently hurt Grey Knights. Everything else, I was just hoping to get lucky.
I'm very afraid of it.
Yeah.
It's
well, my original list had 2 Soul Grinders.
Right.
And then you saw that and you said, I only have 1 Dread Knight. And I'm like, okay, I'll just bring 1 Soul Grinder. You're like, I'll just bring 3 Dread Knights then. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll make 1 Soul Grinder. Because 2 would be too much if you only have 1 Dread Knight. And on the other side, we got our big block. He decided to keep the Terminator squad as 1 rather than combat squadding them. Because, as you know, They'd be better at objective grabbing, but you were more worried about a Demon Prince getting in there and killing a full 5-man squad before they could actually strike back. And so by having it be a 10-man plus the 2 characters, it basically means that unless I charge like all 3 of my monstrous creatures at the same turn, that you'll be able to kill whatever charges, even though you'll probably lose a few guys in the process.
Right.
And then you got your Dread Knight in the middle. All of this hidden by this big building right here. It really changes the dynamics when you set up for a Dawn of War and then play Hammer and Anvil, which is great. I like that. And the Land Raider full, the Purifiers on this side as well. And the objectives, we've got one right here at the back, which we'll find out what it is. We've got one here, one here, one here, one over there, and then another one back there. So let's find out what the mysterious objectives are. So this one back here is going to be 3, Skyfire. That might matter if I decide to take this guy, which I probably won't, but I might. And this one, number 1, is 4, Targeting Relay. Totally useless to me. Well, not totally, but mostly. I was hoping for Scatterfield. And I'm going to choose to go first. Would you like to try to seize?
No.
No? You want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right. So Tzeentch, turn 1. I have the Grimoire of True Names on this guy. He's going to target the Demon Prince to try to give him +2 to his invuln. On a 3+, he gets +2 invuln, and if he fails his 3+, he gets -1 invuln. He gets it. So he has got a 3+ invuln right now. And with the knowledge of the 3+ invuln rerolling 1s, he just runs up in the middle. Guess I should pull my objectives as well. Hold the line. Oh, I hate that on Hammer and Anvil. Totally not going to try to hold the line. Secure objective 4, secure objective 2. So there's 4, and there's 2 right in the middle, right where I'm going. Soul Grinder will advance. My Warlord, Lord of Change, right up here. And this Lord of Change will jump forward and grab objective 2. Let's find out what it is. Scatterfield! That's nice, I got a 3-up cover right there. And then difficult terrain for these guys, 6 inches. They're going to spread out in this ruins because they know Cursed Earth. And so they have a nice big bubble. It's 12 inches from the unit. And then difficult terrain for these guys. Oh, looks like I left one behind because that's already 11 right there, so he should be part of that squad. 4-inch movement. I'm ignoring hold the line because I don't want it to cost me too much by having to move back so far. These guys will grab objective 3. Not that it's my objective, but it might be in the future. They all have objectives secured, so even if you shunt it over there, you wouldn't be able to get it. Unless, of course, you shunt over and then kill everybody, which is also possible. It's a grav wave generator, so -2 to charge ranges against people controlling it. So into the psychic phase, you've got 9 warp charges, I've got 15. And we roll 2, so it'll be 17 to 11. This squad of pink horrors is going to attempt to manifest Cursed Earth, which will give every demon within 12 inches +1 invuln. I'm going to use 3 dice for it, and I succeed with 3, but I do perils. Would you like to try to...
succeed with 3?
Yeah.
Keep it.
Keep it, alright, so we're going to keep that bubble. Perils result is a 3. So I take a wound with no saves allowed, so it's going to drop me down a warp charge for next turn. And I lose D3 more warp charges from the table. Oh, I lose 3 more of them! So there's 11 guys, so we're going to split them up into 2 groups of 6 and a 5, basically. So I'll put the important one in the group of 5, just so we're not cheating with that. So 4+ for that group. Nope, so it's just going to be a random guy. And now they forget a power because they're only warp charge 1. So we're going to do the Tzeentch power, Cursed Earth, and Summoning in that order, D3. So the Tzeentch power, the one I don't care about. And then this guy is going to try to manifest Cursed Earth as well. 3 dice, and I perils, but I get all 3. Wow, 2 perils, but... Want to try to stop that one?
I'll throw all of them at it, yeah.
You don't want to have me to have double Cursed Earth? Oh, you stopped it!
Really well.
Still perils. I roll a 4, so he takes the wound, no saves, any kind of loud. It's down to 4 wounds. 2 perils in a row. I'm going to try to summon some... Screamers, thank you, with Incursion. It's warp charge 3, and I got it with another perils, triple perils. So perils result is a 2. So he forgets a power, and he takes a wound with no saves allowed. So he's down to 3 hit points. That sucks. He's not the one that will not die either, so. So he knows the Tzeentch power, Summoning, Cursed Earth, Incursion. So we'll do 4. So that was Summoning. So he forgets Summoning. And I'm going to deep strike them right here. They will not scatter because of my Warlord trait. 6 inches of the Warlord. They do not scatter from deep striking. Warp Storm Table. And 9. So we'll start with your Dread Knight on a 6. No. The Terminators. No. And the Land Raider, because it could scatter into the other guys. No. So that's it. Into the shooting phase, I'm going to turbo boost the Screamers. Going to just kind of deny some charging, theoretically, by moving them. Make sure they stay within 12 inches of these pink horrors so they get their +1 invuln. Soul Grinder is going to attempt to hurt the Land Raider. Flynn Bombardment, Strength 8 AP3 Ordnance at quick glance. That's off by 6 inches and misses. I'm going to run the Lord of Change here 6 inches. I'm just going to have him come over and grab this objective. And the objective I'm hoping is a 6 for Crab Wave Generator. Nope, Scatterfield. Going to run this Demon Prince too. 1. Oh.
Forgot to.
These guys will run 5 inches. They're just going to use that to move up a bit to make sure they really grab this objective. And these guys will run just to try to get their bubble a little bigger. So this gets my Lord of Change Warlord back into the bubble. And then these, we're going to move 3 inches. Just grab a little bit of terrain. So end of my turn, I got objective 2, objective 4, and I did not get hold the line, and I'm going to throw it away because I don't want to waste my time going to the back of my deployment. So Grey Knight's turn 1, we get to draw 3, Witch Hunter, secure objective 6, and secure objective 6. Oh. That's all the way back here. I don't think your shunt can get you that far.
That, no.
But Witch Hunter is nice because pretty much is kill anything except the Soul Grinder, and you've got Witch Hunter. Oh, and the Screamers, they're not Psychers. Dread Knight's going to jump forward. He wants to take out that Lord of Change while he has a chance. The Terminator's going to come this way too. It's hard when you have such a big blob to really know where to go. The Land Raider will advance just a little bit. So Psychic Phase, I'm down to 14 warp charges now that I lost one of my pink horrors. And we get 4 more, so I have 18 and you have 13.
Sanctuary first.
So you're going to try to activate Sanctuary on the Dread Knight. And you do. What? I think I'm going to leave that one.
Okay.
So you're a 4-up invuln now instead of 5-up.
Force.
So Dread Knight's going to throw 5 dice at Force. And you get it just 1. Okay, well, I'm going to try to stop that one. I'm going to use all 18 of my dice because I really want to stop that. I need a single 6 to stop it. I'll pick up that other die if I need it. 4 6s. 4 6s. So no Force, but still Sanctuaried. And then these guys are going to try to activate Force as well.
Because why not?
They got it. So Land Raider's going to target the Soul Grinder.
Dude.
So you're going to Machine Spirit the Multi-Melta, to fire at full ballistic skill, hit on a 3, and it's strength 8 versus 13 for an armor. No, it's not a Melta range, so nothing.
Nothing. 6 skill.
Yeah, so the one weapon you get on the last cannon hits and glances on a 4, so that is a pen. Okay, 4-up invuln thanks to Cursed Earth, rerolling 1s. Oh, he fails it. Pen result, AP2, so +1. 4, so stunned. He's got Demonic Resilience, so he ignores Crew Shaken or Crew Stun on a 2+. He's good. Down to 3 hull points. Snap fire in the other last cannon. Hits. Glances on a 4. Another pen. 4-up invuln. Oh, not saved. So another AP2.
6.
3. So another crew stunned. I ignore that on a 2+. I ignore it. But I'm still down to 2. So 6 Terminators with their Storm Bolters are going to fire at the Demon Prince. So we've got the 5 regulars. Oh, where are all your dice? Regulars? Yeah, there's 5 guys.
Oh, just kidding.
That's 10 shots. Where'd you get? Where'd 6 come from?
I don't know. I don't know where that
3's
came
dead.
from.
And preferred enemy, so reroll that 1.
Forgot about that. And 5?
5's to wound, preferred enemy. So we got 2 wounds. 3-up armor, 3-up invuln, take your pick. They're fine. And then the Grandmaster hits on 2s, and he wounds on 5s. So 1 more wound with a 3-up. And I get to reroll 1s. Oh, I take the wound. Down to 3 wounds. Then we got the Heavy Incinerator into the Lord of Change.
Strength 6.
And I don't need to Jink because I've already had a 4-up invuln.
It's a Flamer anyways.
That's true.
Yeah, so nothing.
Strength 6, so it doesn't hurt him.
And then
6 shots from the Heavy Psy Cannon, rerolling 1s.
that's right.
So you got 4 hits.
Strength
And this is strength 7 rending.
Mm-hmm.
So it's rending doesn't matter, but you're wounded on 3s, rerolling 1s, so 4 wounds. Sorry, rending does matter because he actually got the Unbreakable Hide greater reward, which gives him a 3+ save. So we'll do the 2 rending first. So I got a 4-up invuln against those. So he takes a wound, he's down to 2, and then a 3-up, he's fine. So he's down to 2 wounds. Straight into the assault phase, you're going to attempt to assault. You need a 5-inch charge. You got it. It's too difficult, so you'll be initiative 1.
Slower anyway.
But I'm initiative 6 or 5. I'm higher initiative than you anyways.
Yeah.
So do you issue a challenge?
Yep.
I accept.
Okay.
Strength 6, Hammer of Wrath. We need on a 4. With a 3-up armor. You're good.
Okay.
So I get to go first with 6 attacks. But I gotta get these because otherwise you're gonna start chopping me up. 6 attacks hitting on 3s because I'm weapon skill 6 with Mastercrafted.
Oh.
Oh no. One hit. And wounding you on 3s, AP 2. That's a wound at least, but you've got a 4-up invuln thanks to Sanctuary, and you fail it. Ugh. And you get to hit me. You got 5 attacks charged, hit on 4s, Mastercrafted, and you get to reroll 4 of those.
Oh yeah, right.
Because Mastercrafted and Preferred Enemy.
4s.
So 3 hits now. And you're strength 10, so 2's to wound. Not force though, but it does ignore my armor. I've got 2 wounds left, but I've got 4-up invulns. I'm alive. So he's down to 1 wound. So end of turn 1, you didn't get Witch Hunter or First Blood, or
Objective 6.
Slay the Warlord or Objective 6. Do you want to throw away one of the secure Objective 6s?
I will definitely do that.
Start working on getting rid of both of those so you can replace them with something that's more feasible. You still have a shunt move, so if he survives somehow,
Yeah.
he could shunt over there, but he's probably not going to survive
Right.
that other Demon Prince. Or the Soul Grinder could go in there, or something else. So the score right now then is 2-0 for Demons at the end of turn 1. I get to draw 3 more objectives. Overwhelming Firepower. I hate that one. I don't shoot. Actually, I do have the Soul Grinder, but yeah. Secure Objective 5. And Assassinate. Well, you got enough characters for me to kill. And there's Objective 5, so I'm not getting that one. But that is a character. So let's see if I can get First Blood and Assassinate with that. First off, anytime in the movement phase I can use the Grimoire, I'm going to try to give this guy +2 to his invuln. 3+. Oh, he's now got a 6-up invuln. Demon Prince is going to fly over here and say, hey, get away from my Lord of Change. Pink Horrors will just kind of scuttle over.
Cat horse.
You know what? I have an idea. There's a slight possibility I could get Objective 5. It'll be a tough one, though. Basically, if I fly over you with turbo boosting and end up right close to the back guy and the guys that are within 3 inches, and somehow you fail 2-up saves,
Right.
then I could have it, but not likely. This Lord of Change is going to hop up here. Difficult terrain for the Pink Horrors, 5 inches. Just going to make sure to extend there. Cursed Earth Bubble if they manage to get it off. Soul Grinder is going to move up over to here. I'm not really going to be able to get away from your Land Raider, but I can just make it a little harder. The Psychic Phase, I've got 14, you've got 9, plus 4. So 18 to 13. So I'm going to attempt to no, I'm not going to try to enfeeble you, because you're a Psyker, so you're denying on 5s. So, no, I won't try to enfeeble you. Try to turn on Warp Speed, though. And I get it with 3. You want to try to deny it?
Really bad.
You want Warp Speed up? Gives me 3 extra attacks.
I really don't want you to get that.
The extra initiative and the fleet won't make a difference here, but 3 extra
The
attacks.
attacks might be what kills him.
Yeah, because I go from initiative 8 to 10, but you're already lower than that.
Honestly, I'll throw him all out.
All of it? Okay.
I don't want him to die.
All right. And you don't stop it! Oh, no!
Wait, Granite can reroll deny the
Not for denying the witch, no. Only if that targets you.
Oh, yeah.
It's Aegis as
Dang
if you were
it.
targeted. These Pink Horrors are going to attempt to manifest Cursed Earth. And they get it.
Wow.
And I'm going to risk a Perils on my Lord of Change to get Cursed Earth. Does not Perils, but he gets it. These guys are going to attempt to manifest Sacrifice, which will kill, and they're going to kill one from the other group that's already down, to create a Herald. So I'm going to use 3 dice for that. And they make it. So it has to be from 6 inches, so it'll be this guy, and we'll create a Herald. So we're going to try to Deep Strike the Herald there. And he won't be on a disc, he's just going to be a level 2 Herald. Oh, he's right there. And now I'll try to enfeeble him, because now you don't have any dice to stop it. And I make it, so he's -1 strength and toughness. Won't matter for the strength, because you're down to 5, but times 2. Actually, it's 6 times 2 minus 1, and down to 10, so it doesn't matter. But it will matter for the toughness. Warp Storm Table! And 7. The warp is calm. So I'm going to run this Herald 3 inches. Get to right here. I think you can still see him with your Land Raider if you really want to insta-kill him.
If I do.
Let's run this guy just for fun. 1 inch. Alright. That was fun. Now these guys will turbo boost. And we're going to go nice and close to the guys. They go 24-inch turbo boost, so I'm going to land this guy up here. Just want him to be closest to the ones I want dead. 3d3, strength 4 hits. Ooh. We got 8. Yeah, 8. Oh, and if I had... Imagine if I had enfeebled these guys. Oh, that'd be so awesome.
That would have been pretty easy.
4 is to wound. Yeah, there'd be 3 more wounds. 3 wounds. You got 2 up saves, though. You're fine. You're fine. I'm gonna run the Soul Grinder. 5 inches. Go like this.
Shimmy.
Shimmy, shimmy. Assault phase. Gonna charge in. I'm an inch away, so I don't need to roll it. The Hammer of Wrath from him. So it's strength 6 versus your toughness 5. 3's to wound. It's a wound. Save. You're fine. And then the Demon Prince has 10 attacks. So he's got warp speed on, and he charged, and he's got 2 weapons. So we got 10 attacks hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1. Not ones, just 1 with Mastercrafted. 10 hits! Okay, well, that was pretty effective. Wounding on 2s, 10 wounds.
Wow.
You got 4 up invulns, you got 3 wounds left, so statistics say you should die, but dice say
He dies.
he should die. But hey, you rolled above average, but still, that's not much of a consolation prize. Ooh, First Blood and Assassinate. Consolidate 3 inches. He's gonna step forward and say the Terminators, come at me, brah. And then the Lord of Change will go 6 inches. And he'll say, get away from me, brah. So for my objectives, I got Assassinate, did not get objective 5, and I'm gonna throw away Overwhelming Firepower. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill something with shooting. So pretty nasty fall there for the Dread Knight, because he, by all respects, should have killed that Lord of Change, but just we both whiffed our attacks so badly that we just barely hurt each other. And then my Demon Prince was able to come in and get 10 hits, 10 wounds. Like, holy moly. Even with Mastercrafted, I didn't expect that to happen. But we do have this big kill squad of Terminators ready to go. So maybe they can take on that Demon Prince. Who knows? As we go into Grey Knights, turn 2. It's good to draw 1 more card. Overwhelming Firepower. Now, there's something that you could do. So you have Witch Hunter, Secure Objective 6, and Overwhelming Firepower. And then the Terminators are going to move forward. You're going to try to shoot them down with all your Stormbolters?
Yep. You got 2 side cannons too, so hopefully.
Yeah. Right now he's got a 3 up invuln. But that doesn't matter, except for the
his armor
side
anyways.
cannons.
Alright.
Yes,
Side
side
cannons
cannon.
want sight on him.
Yeah, I actually have a 3 up cover too. 3 up invuln,
3 up
3
everything.
up cover, 3 up armor.
Everything.
Land Raider will advance.
And then he's going to...
Disembark.
No.
Okay. Psychic phase, you're down to 8. So you've got 13, and I've got 19, 20, 21.
Wow.
Librarian is going to attempt to do Cleansing Flame to hit the Demon Prince and the Screamers.
Warp Charge 2.
Oh, is it Warp Charge 2?
And he has the relic that lets him reroll 1s if it's from Tzeentch.
Okay. Perils! So you got it. I'm going to try to deny it, though, with him, because he'll have a 4 up deny. Theoretically, 5 dice should be enough. And it is.
6.
He's still perils. 4. So you take a wound, no saves of any kind allowed, on the Librarian. Unless he has Feel No Pain.
Nope.
So he's down to 1 wound. And you're going to throw the rest at Force? Oh, only 2! Oh no. You get to reroll 1?
No, that's not on... It's not on Demonology.
Oh, it's not on Demonology?
It's not on Demonology,
Okay,
so 2.
Okay, I gotta try to stop it. Yeah. 7 6s.
Boy.
Into the shooting phase, they're all gonna fire at the Demon Prince, who's not gonna jink, because
No reason.
3 up, 3 up, 3 up. 14 shots and hit on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of preferred enemy.
Effective.
5s to wound, re-rolling 1s. You got 1 wound so far. 2 wounds. 3 up, whatever. Good.
Sure.
Grandmaster Stormbolter hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. So 2 hits, and then wounding on 5s, re-rolling 1s. 1 wound, 3 up. Something or other. Good. And then we got the Psy Cannons, 2 of them, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. And then they're strength 7, so they're wounding on 2s, re-rolling 1s. So re-roll those 1s. Rending doesn't matter because I have all sorts of 3 ups.
All 3.
So I'll take a 3 up cover. Ooh. Re-roll 1s. Oh, he takes 2 wounds. He's down to 1.
Objective.
Down to 1. So Power of the Machine Spirit's going to fire last cannon at the Herald, going for a insta-kill here. Hits, wounds on a 2, but I have a 3-up invuln thanks to 2 Cursed Earths nearby. And I make it. Actually, that would have been made, it's fine. And then multi-melt at full ballistic scale into the Soul Grinder, hitting on 3, and then you get 2d6, 8 plus, so that's a pen with a 3-up invuln on the Soul Grinder. Oh, he fails it! It's AP 1, you get +2 to this roll. And he blows up. How far does he explode? Because he could hit some of the guys. 5 inches. Sorry, hits 2 pink horrors in both of these guys. So roll for him first. You're winning him on a 5. They're both down to 1 wound. 3-up save! Oh, he's dead! You killed him! In the shooting phase. That's Overwhelming Firepower and Witch Hunter.
The shooting phase.
And then you wound this guy on a 6. No. And then 2 of the pink horrors, winning them on 3s. 3-up invuln. They're fine. But then he blows up. Into the assault phase. No assaulting, because the target that you shot at is no more.
Right.
Objective-wise, you got Witch Hunter, and you got Overwhelming Firepower. Almost got 3 or more.
Almost got it.
But so it's 2 points.
And I'm going to throw away this one.
Yeah, good idea. So that brings your score up to 2 to my... Oh, wait. Yeah, just 2.
These are warlords on that die.
And I got First Blood, so I've got 4 and you've got 2. So the score is 4-2 at the end of turn 2. Let's go into Demons, turn 3. So you're about to enter the most important turn of the game, because I'm going to have both Lords of Change go after those Terminators, because if they can take them, I'm not just going to run away from them for the whole game. I realize maybe the better strategy would be to retreat and just start summoning, but I don't want to do that. I want to kill the Terminators. So I have Secure Objective 5, no prisoners, so let's kill something, and Supremacy, have twice as many objective markers. So I'm going to move this guy up, have him jump down 2, and then I'm going to use the Grimoire on himself. 3 plus, yes, so he's got a 3-up invuln. And then I'm going to move 4 inches for the pink horrors. Move over this way for their Cursed Earth to have more effect, and also to get in your Land Raiders' way. Difficult terrain for this pink horror squad. 3 inches. Move back to grab this objective. This Herald will move up. I forgot to roll from before, but he knows Cursed Earth and Sacrifice. Psychic phase, I've got 13, you've got 8. I've got 14, you've got 9. Let's start with Cursed Earth on the pink horrors. They get it with 1. Do you want to try to stop it?
12-inch bubble.
It'll hit him. And if they run and get far enough, it could hit him.
They need a
5-inch run.
Keep it.
Keep it? Okay.
I need it.
And then he's going to cast Cursed Earth.
Aren't you?
Oh! Wasted dice. I'm going to use the rest of the dice on his Cursed Earth. Perils, but he gets it with 5.
5?
That's all my dice. You might as well toss your
I
dice.
gotta try.
Nope. Result is a 5, so leadership check. He gets +3 to leadership when he's summoning or doing psychic stuff because he's Tzeentch. Leadership 10, he's fine. Yeah, so now he's got a 2-up invuln, and he'll have a 3-up invuln. But it's only at 1 wound, so. But his is rerollable completely because you're rerolling 1s, whereas it's 3-up, reroll 1s.
Over there.
Warp Storm table! And 5. So that hurts Nurgle and enemies that are unengaged. Strength 4, AP 5, large blast, ignore cover. So this squad, no. And the Land Raider, because it could scatter into my guys, no. I'm gonna run the pink horse, 1 inch. Let's move over a little bit. Run the Herald, 2 inches. Run these guys just to get that objective for sure. We're good. These guys will turbo boost over here, take some dangerous terrain, try to kill some Psy Cannons. Dangerous terrain. 1 takes dangerous terrain. He's got a 4-up invuln right now. And reroll 1s. It's fine. 3d3 strength 4 hits. We've got 2, 4, 5. 4s to wound. We got 3 wounds. You're fine. Assault phase. So I'm going to have him declare a charge because he's got the 2-up rerollable invuln. So I'd rather.
Overwatch.
Yeah, obviously, because he's in range, I think.
Yeah.
Start your Psy Cannons, hitting on 6s. 1 hit, rerolling 1s. That's a preferred enemy. Nope. And then wounded on 3s. That's a wound with a 2-up rerollable. You can just bring Drago next game and make me know what it feels like. Yeah. 20 Stormbolter shots sitting on 6s. Rerolling those 1s. Got 1 6 so far.
2.
Wounded on 6s. Rerolling 1s. Nope. And he charges. And he charges.
Okay, now.
So I am going to declare a challenge with this guy.
I deny it.
You don't? Okay, so I get to choose one of your 3 guys and say, So I'm going to select the Grandmaster, and he's not going to be allowed to attack. You got a couple Hammer of Wrath first off. Strength 6 Hammer of Wrath from this side first. 2 to wound, and you got a 2-up save. Okay. And then from this side, 2 to wound with a 2-up save. Okay. I got to do AP2, I guess. Well, he'll attack first. He doesn't have any special weapons, so he's got 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. Oh, no Mastercrafted. 2s. 3 wounds, so ignores your 2+, so you got a 5-up invuln, because you didn't get Sanctuary. Oh, failed all 3. I guess that makes up a bit for making so many 2-ups, but not that I can complain about anything. You lost a Thunderhammer there. And then the other Lord of Change, who does have the extra weapons. It's 7 attacks, hitting on 3s, Mastercrafted. 5 hits. To wound, 5 wounds. Wow. You got 5 up. So.
Oh, I gotta take him 4 at a time.
Oh, is he gonna look out Sir at all? No. Okay, so just the first 4.
5 up.
Okay, and then one more. 3 die. So you lost your Justicar and 3 guys. So pile in. You must try to get into base contact if you can. You must stay in coherency. And so I guess they can all go towards him because 3 inches won't get to him, so they has to try to get into combat. Oh no, he's initiative 1.
Is that 1?
But yeah, I guess if you kill him, then he could not attack because he'll be more than 3 inches. Librarian first, hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s for preferred enemy. And then your what strength are you?
6.
So 4s. Nope. And then you got your other guys with their halberds hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. So that's 3. And then you're wounding on, what are they, strength 6 as well? Or
Strength 5.
So 5s, rerolling 1. So 2 wounds with a 2-up rerollable. Oh, man, dirty. Thunderhammer can't get into base contact with him, so he has to try to fight. So he's going to come this way. So 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. Okay, so you lost combat. Are you fearless with any of your guys?
No.
So you lost by 6. You lost 3 there and 3 there. Yeah, lost by 6. So your leadership down to 4, I'm guessing, with the Grandmaster. You fail it, but you do have a Nation on No Fear. My initiative is 5, 6. So I catch you no matter what, because you went with the 6. So you just stay where you are. So I pile in 3 inches, and then you pile in. So now your Grandmaster can engage, and then he'll pile in this way, and then he'll kind of stay in the middle as a bridge. Ouch! Nasty. So in my objectives, I actually forgot to get actually let's check number 5. Oh, I actually am holding number 5, so that's nice. So I do have number 5. And that means I also have Supremacy, which is worth just 1. I did not get no prisoners, because that sounds like I just did a double negative. I didn't get no prisoners. I did not get no prisoners because I didn't destroy a unit, because you still have your Librarian and your Grandmaster and the rest. I'm going to hold on to that, though, because I think I can. So all that's left, though, are some Terminators. We still have the Purifiers. They can jump out and do a lot of damage over here. So the game is definitely not over yet, but if all those Terminators fall in the next combat phase, then it probably will be. Let's find out. So we're going to Grey Knight's turn 3. 3 objectives. Rites of Exorcism. Hold the line. Secure objective 5. Rites of Exorcism. When this tactical objective is generated, your opponent selects an objective marker, so you get a point for getting it, and D3 if you get it this turn.
Yeah.
I choose 3, obviously. The Invader's going to move forward. They're going to disembark now. Yeah. Purifier's going to join the fight. They're going to come out and like kill all these pink horrors and say, "What's wrong, guys?"
You're gonna get mad about it.
It's really not that hard. I'm not sure why you're having such a hard time killing demons. The end of the psychic phase. What do you got? You still have your 9, right? No, 8. 8.
Yeah, 8.
Because it's 1, 2,
and then 5 and
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
And I've got my
a lot.
16. So I got 22 and you got 14. Sorry, I only have 13 warp charges, so I have 19. Throw a bunch of dice at force for the Terminators. Perils, but you got it with 5. 5. That's gonna be hard. I think the 2-up rerollables and the guy who... Well, you get to reroll wounds too because your Demon Bane thing.
Yeah.
And he gets to reroll hits.
Relic is everything, yeah.
Yeah, he gets to reroll hits. Sorry, who actually manifested that?
Oh, I didn't even think about it. I just said force. The squad? The squad?
Because they're gonna... Whoever manifested takes the perils.
Then,
Who would you have, honestly? I'll let you just decide if you tell me an honest truth. Who would you have selected to do 4?
The squad, because I always perils.
Okay.
And that way it doesn't.
So the
kill
squad
my big
perils.
guy. Yeah.
So if I don't stop it, you could Cleansing Flame, and then you could actually wipe out my whole army. They can turn this turn right here. Although Cleansing Flame won't kill everybody, but it'll kill a lot of them.
Hopefully.
Cleansing Flame's Warp Charge 2, right?
Correct.
And I'll have 5 up to deny it. And you have how many dice left?
I've got 5.
All right, you have 8, so I'm gonna trust the laws of statistics here. So you got 8, so you're gonna get 4.
Okay.
So I need to get 4 on average from that many. So I'm gonna use these dice to stop, maybe.
So 5.
I need 5 6s. Yeah, no, it wasn't gonna happen. So you got Force.
Yeah, Force.
Those results, you take a wound, no saves allowed, you have to randomize it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, so the last guy over here. Side cannon gun.
Alright.
So then you've got Cleansing Flame from your Purifiers, that will hit everything except this Demon Prince. And you did that on Lord of Change on purpose because you did not want
the 4-up deny.
4-up deny, yeah.
So I need 2.
And you got
1,
it.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll let you decide if that's a 6. You can re-roll it to try to avoid the perils.
That's straight up.
Yeah, you also could. Okay, still got another one. It's a 5, and I got a 5-up.
5 deny.
Tonight, because I have a level 2 Psyker in a few places.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that could have been epic. Just going StarCraft Brood War style. I wonder how many people know that reference. Do you know that reference?
I don't play StarCraft, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. There's actually, and I feel old saying this, it's before your generation.
Yeah, Calvin does.
It's when I was younger than you.
Wow.
That I was playing StarCraft Brood War.
Not too long ago. You're not that old.
I think I'm twice your age, which also makes me feel old. Wow. So, Purifiers are going to fire their Storm Bolters into the Pink Horrors who have Cursed Earth. 14 shots hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. There's 1 there. Hurries to wound. Re-rolling 1s. 4 up Invuln thanks to Cursed Earth. Actually, I should double check to see if they're within 12 of the other guy right there. This guy. They are not. So 4 up Invuln, not 3 up. Re-rolling 1s. 2 die. Ouch. So Land Raider's going to target the Herald and use Machine Spirit to fire the last cannon and multi-melt at full Blizzard skill.
Multi-melt at? Oh. Last cannon.
I should have said last cannon part way through because it's re-roll.
I
2s to wound. With a 4 up Invuln. Failed! Insta-killed! 2 warp charges gone. And then they came out of the Land Raider, which is an assault vehicle, so they're going to charge the Pink Horrors, and they're going to go 8 inches. I measured it, and it won't put them into difficult terrain with the way the guys are going to move.
So he wraps around?
Yeah.
Are these guys?
Starting this fight, the Purifier's going first. 21 attacks, hitting on 3s. We didn't issue any challenges because my guy is too far back. Rerolling 1s.
And 2s.
Winning on 2s, rerolling. 4 up Invuln, rerolling 1s. Oh! Wow. 3 die. So it kills 3. That's enough to actually get me out of the combat because when this guy piles in his 3 inches, he won't be able to attack. So it's an automatic win for you. So I'm going to do Demonic Instability. Leadership 7 down to 4, and I fail it by 3, so 3 more die. And I actually randomly allocated it, and it killed the Iridescent Horror guy.
Okay.
So you pile in your 3, I pile in my 3. I only got 1 guy left. Then we got the really important one. It's your turn. Do you want to issue any challenges?
Yeah, I will with my Grandmaster. He has Force on.
He has Force on. And I will accept, and I can only accept with this guy because he's too far to be engaged with the other Lord of Change. I would have preferred to have accepted over there, but we'll accept there. So start with the Lord of Change. You can only hurt your Grandmaster, and you can't look out Surthes, but that's probably a good thing. You got a 5-up Invuln on him?
4.
So he should be able to survive this with 3 wounds.
Hopefully.
I've got 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. Ooh, yeah, see? Mastercrafted 4 hits. 2s to wound. Only 3 wounds. 4 up Invuln. Fail all 3 of these and you're dead. Good. He's down to 2. Then that Lord of Change goes. He's got 5 attacks. No Mastercrafted. So 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. 3 wounds. 5 up Invuln. You're good. Dead. So that's this guy. Do you want to look out through the Librarian or do you want him to take it? He
I'll
got
look out, sir.
Does he have a 4
Yeah,
up invuln?
I'll look
Oh,
out,
you're gonna
sir.
look out, sir. Okay, so
He has a 5 up, but I'll look out, sir.
2 up, and then 5 up. Oh, you're good.
Okay.
And now your initiative.
Grandmaster I5.
You want to do the Grandmaster first?
Well, he's faster.
Well, he's I5. Okay.
Yep.
So he's got 4 attacks.
So hitting on 4 is rerolling.
Yeah, because he rerolls with his weapon when his force is on.
Oh.
Oh no. And strength on him is.
Strength 5.
So 5's rerolling. Totally. So 1 wound, 2 wounds. Yeah, you got 4 on, but I only have 1 wound left. But I have a 4 up invuln. So probably dead. Yeah, it doesn't matter with the reroll. So he dies. That is a Warlord shield, by the way. And then these guys pile in. So you got the Librarian and the Halberd. Librarian first.
Needs 4s.
And wounding on.
Strength, so 4s, strength 6.
1 wound. Well, you get to reroll because you got the Demon Bane.
No, only. Oh, yeah, right.
Does he have Demon Bane on his weapon?
Yeah, they all do.
Okay, so just 1. So 2 up rerollable. Oh, wait. This is a different. It's still reroll the 1s.
This is 4s.
Yeah, but I lost the Cursed Earth.
Yeah.
He's still Grimoire, so he's 3 up rerolling 1s.
Yeah.
He's alive because this is forced if I fail 1. And then he still has the Thunderhammer, so 2 attacks it on 4s. Oh, and then the Thunderhammer piles in. He's got 2 attacks it on 4s, rerolling 1s, wounding on 2s, rerolling 2 wounds, 3 up invuln. If I roll 2, I make them both, and I win combat. So you're down 1 leadership. You're leadership 9. You're fine. Pile in more. So rites of exorcism you didn't get hold the line or secure objective 5. Did you want to throw any of those away? Like hold the line perhaps?
Well, I'm not going to get either, but I'll throw away this
Hold
one.
the line is definitely not one you're going to
Yeah.
get. Because you need 3 things to go get it.
Right.
So end of turn 2, the score is 5 with first blood, so it's 6. And you got 2 with Slay the Warlord. So that's 3. So 6 to 3 for the demons. So they're not far ahead in points. And really, honestly, I'm going to have to try to do some summoning now to make up for how much is lost. But even if I do manage to get a Lord of Change in, he'd come in turn 4, drop down in turn 5, be able to grab objectives, but that's about it.
Right.
So it's going to be a tough choice, especially because these guys are now tied up in combat, so I can't just put flamers down and try to eat them up with all the flamers. So
There's a chance.
There's actually
It could happen.
Well, you know what? With all these guys on this Lord of Change,
Yeah.
he's got the Grimoire, so he can keep trying to Grimoire himself. But if
Yeah.
he fails that Grimoire, it's
Then
6 up.
Yeah.
Then you should be able to kill him because
I
your
could,
force
yeah.
is still on,
Force is still on.
and
next
you
round of
will
combat.
kill him if he fails his Grimoire.
Right.
That's like guaranteed.
Yeah.
And I've lost a lot of warp charges, the Herald being gone, and losing the Lord of Change. So definitely is doable for Grey Knights to win this as we go into turn 4. Demons turn 4. I've got no prisoners as an objective. Harness the warp. Finally. And Witch Hunter. Ooh, also good. Dangerous train for these 3 guys. They are fine. It's about time that I use them to try to kill some guys here. These pink horrors are just going to spread out a bit just to contest these objectives as much as possible. Difficult terrain for these pink horrors, 5 inches. They're going to pull back. Did we ever find out what this objective is? I don't think I ever rolled for it.
No. I don't think so.
Maybe it'll be a grav wave generator, who knows? And it is a grav wave generator. -2 charging though.
You said.
Warp charge time, I'm down to 8. I think that's how many you have too. Because I haven't killed an entire squad.
Terminators yet, yeah.
Yeah, so 8 for each of us. 14 for each of us. Sorry, and I forgot to Grimoire him at the beginning there, so I'm choosing him to Grimoire. 3+? Yes, 3 up invuln. This squad right here is going to try to use Sacrifice to get another Herald. They get it with 1. Do you want to try to stop it?
No.
Okay, so they'll lose a guy and make a Herald. Do it over here. And over 8 inches.
Yeah.
He's fine. I'm going to have him try to do Cursed Earth to get +1. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't know Cursed Earth. That was the other guy. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's going to try to do Sacrifice. And he gets it, and you want to try to stop it? He'll create another Herald.
I'll throw 5 at it.
Alright, so get a single 6. Nope. He's going to take a wound off of one of these guys and create a Herald. So, Deep Strike right here. Yes. So this guy actually knows Cursed Earth, so I'm going to try to use it. He got it with 1. Do you want to try to stop it?
You using any more on him?
I've got 5 more dice. I'm not telling you what I'm going to do with it. You stopped it. Now this guy's going to try to do Cursed Earth. And he gets it. So that got me 3. I harnessed the warp 3 times. So that'll give me D3 victory points.
Yeah.
Just want to point out I made the extra heralds not because I want all these heralds and keep summoning and summoning, but because Harness the Warp, I wanted to get 3, and that was my only Warp Charge 1 ones. Warp Storm table. Here we go. 10.
Oh no.
That's Warp Surge. +1 Involve to everybody.
All game.
So 2 plus Involve now.
Yeah.
And then the Curster's over there, actually, that makes him
3 up.
4 up, 3 up, and they're 3 up. Oh, no, once he dies, though, from that, then he'll just be 4 up, but still. That's
what I care about. That's the one that's terrible.
You want to kill that. But you have Force on at least.
But it's a 2-up reroll.
I know. I feel bad.
Dude.
Run the Herald, 3, who cares? Run this Herald, 3 inches, just to grab this objective. End of the assault phase, these guys are going to charge. Charge. In this combat, we got 3 Hammer of Wrath winning on 4s. Oh, wait. Before we do that, I'll still count that as a result. We're not in the challenge right now. So the Lord of Change will declare a challenge.
Grandmaster will accept. He's
Okay.
the only one who could do it.
Well, the Librarian could do it.
I know, but the only one who has a good chance of...
Well, everybody else that's
Poking
in base contact with him can still attack him.
Yeah.
The Librarian can still attack there. Because he's by himself.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got 1 Hammer of Wrath that hurt you on these 2 guys. So 2 up, you're fine. Lord of Change gets to go first. He's got 5 attacks, all in the Grandmaster, which I don't feel confident in killing. 3s to wound, or 3s to hit. Oh, only 2. So I could kill him with 2s to wound. Double 1. I think that means the Lord of Change is dead. So initiative 5 for the Grandmaster. And he kills
everything.
Rerolls everything.
So 4s.
You got your Mark of Dave dice.
Dave dice.
Well, they helped you so far.
Pretty good.
And then wounding on 5s? What's the strength?
Strength 5.
So 5s to wound, re-rolling. Re-rolling. 3.
3.
Saves. Oh, I got 1. 2 up save. Oh, he's fine. Now see your Librarian. Using the Mark of Dave dice. I don't know why you're using Chaos dice for your Grey Knights.
It's just the Mark of Dave.
Re-rolling 1s. And so 1. And then you're wounding with him. What's he strength?
4.
4s to wound. The D is a 6. 2 up. And then your Halberd will go at the same time as my Screamers. I'll do my Screamers. I'm going to exchange all their attacks for 1 strength 5 AP2 attack, hitting on 4s. Okay.
Weapon skill 4.
Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s. Ooh.
Strength 5 with force.
3s to wound, so 2 wounds. I've got a 4 up Invuln. So you force killed 1.
Focus 1.
And your Thunderhammer. You got 2 attacks with him, hitting on 3s. Wounded on 2s, re-rolling. Ooh, good thing. I was re-rolling. 4 up Invulns. They're fine. So I took 2 wounds. That means I lost combat by 2. Because that's everything. So I got 2...
And he is in the combat.
Yeah. So it's demonic instability for both of them. So leadership 7 for the Screamers down to 5. They take 5 wounds. That kills them all.
Oh, you just gotta fail these.
Leadership 9 down to 7. 12. 5 wounds. He's got 6. So he's down to 1 wound.
Why? Why?
So my Screamers ended up hurting me, almost killing me. What do you mean, why? That worked perfectly.
He's alive!
Yeah, these guys, if they attacked him, wouldn't have done any damage.
Yeah, true.
But the Screamers basically allowed you to inflict all those wounds.
5 wounds on him, I guess.
And then you pile in. And that's an ongoing challenge.
We can do this, guys!
Then we have this fight right here. I'm just going to remove the pink horror and you can consolidate.
Consolidate.
The chances of you failing that are so small. And it's not just like a 1 in 36. It's probably like a 1 in a million. So we're not going to bother rolling that.
So 4. They're actually going to...
So I got Harness the Warp. It's worth D3. It's worth 3.
Yeah.
Of course it is. I didn't get no prisoners or Witch Hunter though. And I'm still going to hold on to them because I just have to kill one of your units except for the Land Raider.
Yeah.
And that'll give me both of those if it's during my turn. But that does give me a lot of points. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And First Blood is 9 to your 3.
Yep.
9 to 3 for the Demons as we go into Grey Knights turn 4. Oh, you get Secure Objective 2. Free point. As long as you stay put. Pivoting to the Land Raider, moving up the... Where are you going to take the Purifiers? Stick them in the middle and Cleansing Flame.
I gotta put all my dice in Banishment, honestly, over there.
Make it a 3 up instead of a 2 up.
It's a better chance.
Sure is. Still, Cleansing Flame would do a lot of damage.
What powers do these guys have?
Oh, they lost one, so I gotta
I'm
find
debating.
out. They have a Grab Wave too. Both squads control a Grab Wave.
They're just...
As long as you don't roll double 1, you're going to be there.
I'll go over
Just
here.
don't roll double 1.
I'll do my best.
Yeah. Or just Cleansing Flame and kill everybody. That works too. Psychic Phase, I've got 10 now, you've got 8. 6 more. So 14 and 16. Starting with Cleansing Flame on these guys. Warp Charge 2. Perils with 3.
With 3.
I think I'd rather... you got a lot of guys there, and I want my 2 up rerollable. Okay, I'm just going to use a few dice. I'm just going to use 6 dice, the 5 up. Did not stop it.
Okay.
Perils first.
Perils.
4. So you take a wound.
No saves?
No saves. It's randomly allocated, so let's put in a group of 4 and a 3, with the group of 4 having your sergeant, and we didn't declare which one was which, so hold on.
Yeah.
A 4 plus will be your sergeant group, so roll again. So non-sergeant group, D3, so it'll be one of these 3.
1, 2, 3.
And that guy in the back. So you roll a 2d6 once. I realize it could be argued that you roll for each squad, but the rules are ambiguous, and our house rule is that you roll it once. In this case, that worked out
That
for
helped
you.
me.
10.
Right.
Start with these guys. 2s to wound, re-rolling as a preferred enemy.
That works in... Oh, it works in... Yeah.
You just have preferred enemy
I
all the
suppose,
time.
yeah.
And Warp Storm is giving them 4 up invulns. Re-rolling 1s. And 7 die. Cleansing Flame it is. And then 10 on the Herald, 2s to wound, re-rolling 1s,
Nope.
10. 4 up. He's dead. And then on these guys as well, 2s, re-rolling 1s,
So
9. 4 up, re-rolling 1s, so they did better. Yeah, only 2 of them died. So you cleared a good amount of the board right there. And the Librarian specifically is going to target, because you want to be the level 3 Psyker, so I only deny him 5.
Even if he dies, it's worth it if he gets it.
Yeah, this is for banishment.
Banishment.
Only
And
with
he
2.
rerolls 1s.
Well, he rerolls 1s on the...
Yep, banishment.
Okay. 4.
4.
So I have 11 dice left. I need 4 or 5 pluses. Now I got 1. So I'm banished, so I'm down to 3 up.
3 up.
Invuln. Into the shooting phase, Heavy Bolter from the Land Raider into the Pink Horrors, hitting on... It's not twin... Oh, it's twin linked, yeah. 3s to hit. So 2 hits, wounding on 2s. 2 wounds, 4 up invulns. Rerolling the 1. 2 die. And it's only these ones that you can see. In the assault phase, you're going to try to charge here. That was a grav wave generator.
So it's
Minus 2 to your charge distance, and you need a 6-inch charge.
So 8.
You need to roll 8. 11.
Thank you, Dave.
So that gives you a 9-inch charge. You know what? Actually, that might only give you a 7-inch charge, though. Because 9 inches and the guy next will have to go that way. So it's a 7-inch charge, but you still make it.
Still think it's okay.
Because you needed a 6. And it won't matter that much. You're going to get all your guys in. Just it ended up taking you over there. But you have frag grenades, so it won't lower your initiative or anything. So starting with this fight, you get to pile in, and all your guys will get to attack. So
3s?
3s to hit with 18 attack, re-rolling 1s.
Wow.
Ooh, lots of 2s though. 2s to wound, re-rolling. 4 up invulns, re-rolling 1s. So 5 die. And I will pile in and be too far away to attack. So demonic instability, leadership 2. The rest are dead.
Oh.
You can actually jump forward. Oh, not quite close enough to grab the objective. That is one of your objectives.
Right.
Yeah. So I forgot it will not die on this guy on my turn, so I'm just going to roll it really quick. Did not get it. So now you get to punch the Lord of Change in the face. Well, he gets to go first. 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 2s. Good. 4 wounds. This is all on your Grandmaster, but he's a different invuln than everybody else.
4 up invuln. He has
So he's only got 2 wounds left.
Yeah.
So
I
we'll
don't
roll
know
2 at a
where that
time.
went.
4 up. Oh. Oh!
First time.
So you got 4 attacks, but you don't have force, because I'm down to 1
4s.
wound. Hitting on 3s. Sorry, hit on 4s.
Yep, and then he needs 5s.
Rerolling 1s. So only 1 wound. 3 up invuln. Don't roll a 2. Rerolling 1s. Librarian hits on 4s. Rerolling 1s. Wounds on
4s.
4s for him. So 2 more. 3 up. Rerolling 1s. You got him. He dies. And consolidating them. I've got 2 units left on the board, but I got a lot more points than you, so I could win just by staying alive. Objective-wise, you didn't get any of these objectives. Oh, you got objective 2. But it doesn't really matter, because what you're really trying for is a tabling as we go into turn 5, because I have way more points than you.
Way more.
But the problem is I rolled for that Herald over there, and he doesn't know Sacrifice. Sacrifice is the one I wanted, so he could make another Herald just by losing one of his own wounds. But he knows Summoning, and they know Summoning, but those are Warp Charge 3. They forgot Sacrifice because they went down to 1. And so it means I need to roll enough to summon another unit so that you can't table me.
Yeah.
Or at least hide long enough, because that Herald's dead.
Yeah.
Unless he can run up there and then try to run.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens in Demons turn 5. And my other objective is secure objective 1. I'll leave that one for you. Difficult terrain for these guys, 5 inches. They're gonna hide as best as they can. Difficult terrain for this guy. Well, we got a 4. That's not enough, so he's just gonna move away, but you'll catch him. Move over here. Psychic phase, I've only got 3 warp charges. You still got your 8. I need to get a high number here, 3, so 6. I'm going to put all 6 into summoning another group of pink horrors. I get it with 4. You'd throw all your dice at it, get 4 6s. No, I did it! Woohoo! So I'm going to deep strike these guys away from your heavy hitters. Over 5. So not miss out. And there they are, ready to try to stay alive. Warp Storm Table!
Double 1. Double 1.
9. That's the Khorne's Wrath that hurts Slaanesh and enemies. Strength 8 AP 3 Barrage. Small Blast. These guys, no. Terminators, nope. And Land Raider could glance them, I guess, no. So I'm going to run these guys 6 inches into cover. I know it's cheesy, but I'm dead otherwise. This is a stay alive tactic. I'm gonna run the Herald. No, you can stay there and die. And that's my turn 5. I didn't get any of my objectives, and I don't care. Yeah, I'm not even gonna throw any away because I have so many points now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to your
First blood
4.
also. First blood.
Yeah, I got that complete. So 9 to 4. So you could catch up with points.
Not really.
But not really. So you get one more objective, just in case it's something awesome like Kingslayer. No, it's just 1. So you could get, actually you can only get one of those 2. Because you can't control both of the same squad. So you might as well go for this one and get closer and start shooting.
Two anyways.
Yeah, you're like, screw objectives.
Gotta table them.
Yeah. Targeting relay won't even help you because you've already got preferred enemy. And the Terminator's just going to surround the Herald.
This is just going to be funny. That's what I'm going for here. We're gonna
I could just remove him if you like.
No.
You want to swing?
I really want to.
Okay. So you're going to cruising speed your Land Raider because he's not in a good firing position.
Yep.
Psychic phase, you've got 8, I've got 3, so you got 13, and I got 8. So they're going to attempt to banish these demons. Peril!
Well, anyways.
I will try to stop it.
5.
Throw all my dice at it, and I almost stopped it, but didn't stop it. Peril's result, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. So you take a wound, and you forget a power. So how many powers do they know?
2. No.
No, they know
3.
And they know Force.
Oh, technically 4.
So it'll be, we'll say it's your Primaris, Banishment.
Yep.
And then Cleansing Flame, Hammer Hand, and Force in that order. So they lose their banishment.
Which they just used.
They use, but it still uses it, so they're at -1 to their invuln, so they're 6 up. Yep. And one of these will randomly die. So say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2. Is that your?
Jessica.
Jessica dies. So then we're going to gun down the Herald of the Stormbolters. Yeah, non-captain or Grandmaster hit on 3s. We're rolling 1s. And I've got a 5 up. Almost survived. He's dead.
Heavy bolter at full ballistic skill.
So power of the machine spirit and the heavy bolter into these guys. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s, re-rolling. The front 2 guys have 4 up cover. And 1 dies. Twin Lake Last Cannons. Oh, hitting on 6s, wounding on 2s. 4 up cover. And then 6 up invuln.
Wow.
So
okay.
2 die.
Nice. Last will be there. Stormbolter.
They got the multi-melted too.
Multi-bolter.
Yeah, why not, right? Snap firing. Oh, reroll 1s.
He does not have it.
He's not a Grey Knight? He doesn't have preferred enemy demons?
No. Tanks don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nope, you're right. We checked it. Does not have preferred enemy demons. 5 Stormbolters into them. So 5 Stormbolters.
3s. Rerolling 1s.
Wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s.
No,
Just
that's a 2.
ones. So front guy has a 4 up cover. Okay, he's dead. And then 6 ups. So 1. So it killed him extra because of the banishment, so it's almost makes up for the guy being dead and not shooting his Stormbolter. Oh. So end of turn 5. You haven't tabled me yet.
Not yet.
I still have 7 guys left. 7 guys. I think we know who has the moral victory here. But it doesn't matter when it comes to actual victory. So you want to roll a Mark of Dave die there, see if it works for you. You want a 3+ to game to continue. It does.
It does.
Demons turn 6. So I'm running away. So I've got 2 warp charges, you've got 8, and I've got 4. I'm gonna try to summon in 3 of the screamers. No, not screamers. No, they'll just be flamers. Never mind. I'm gonna try to summon another group of pink horrors.
2 extra.
I only have 4 dice though.
2 extra.
Why 2 extra?
Did you roll 2 for that?
I rolled 2.
Okay.
So I only get 4. So I have to get 3 of these. Sorry. You can still stop it. You do 3 6s. Oh, I summoned 10 more. They couldn't have happened.
Oh.
So, deep strike. Yeah, we're good. 2 inches. 10 more. I just want to point out that I could be a super jerk and not just a little jerk and be summoning plague bearers, because then they're, you know.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
Really nice this game.
You're welcome. I can't believe that came in.
Me neither.
That's probably game, but we still have to see
We'll try.
what the warp storm will do.
knows?
I could still roll double 1, and everybody could disappear. 7. The warp is calm. Run these guys away from the cleansing flame. Oh yeah, summoning just feels so dirty. These guys too. You think warp charge 3 would be enough to make it hard, right?
Yeah.
And it is, but I often haven't failed my summoning,
Yeah.
even when I roll less dice. All right, it's your turn.
Okay.
Okay, Terminators will just roll their run at the same time as they move. Okay, 12 inches. Go ahead, move them 12.
We'll do what we can.
Because maybe if we get to turn 7, they'll be like the saving grace that pops off the
Shoot
last
some
thing for.
storm bolter bullets.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the double 1s or warp storm for all my guys to just all of a sudden disappear.
Yeah, I am.
These guys will advance. They can't get in cleansing flame range. They really want to. They really wish they had Gate of Infinity right now.
Really want to.
Because then they could jump over there and blammo. Land Raider's going to go into dangerous terrain. And it went on the ground. You're fine. Got speed. Psychic phase, I've got 3, you've got 8. You've got 10, I got 5. So banishment, again, into this squad.
Let's see, we're gonna do just
3. 1. So I have 5 dice, and I'd stop it.
Alright.
From the shooting phase, I'll fire the Land Raider. You're
Heavy
gonna
bolter, full ballistic skill.
Machine Spirit the Heavy Bolter. 3s to hit, re-rolling because of twin link. Wounding on 2s, re-rolling.
That.
And then I got 5 up in bones. 2 die. Multi hit
Full
on
ballistic
3.
skill.
And then wounding on a 2 with a 5 up. 1 more dies, and they got 2 snap firing last cannons.
You need 1 to hit.
Twin linked.
Come on, let's see those marks.
No. And even though these guys can see him, they're gonna run because next turn they want to pin me in the corner and get cleansing flame off. If there is a next turn. 5 inches.
Get over.
Who's hoping for turn 7?
We both know.
It comes down to a 4+ die roll. If you fail this 4+, you lose for sure.
Yep.
If you make it,
Possible.
you possible victory. So not a good place to be in, but who knows? 4+, the game continues. That's a D for Dave, which is a 6.
Yes.
Because of the D6. No, that's what it is. So the game goes to turn 7. Demons. And they rolled for what they know, and they only know summoning. I wanted possession to make a Lord of Change who would be flying, but, you know, what are you gonna do? This guy's gonna run. They're gonna run. Why are these demons even here if they're just gonna run away from the fight? I am so confused. I got 3 plus 4, so I got 7. I'm gonna try to summon. Gonna try to summon 3 flamers. Try to summon. Oh my goodness. I perilled.
And you got it.
And I got
for
a
sure.
6. How many dice do you have?
I have 10.
Just roll them. You never know. You could get 6. No, you didn't. But what is my perils? Maybe my perils will kill me. 1? Nope. They pass the leadership test of 10 because they get +3. They're fine. So, flavors? Oh! Oh! Carefully measure that one. Yeah, they're fine. Warp Storm.
Don't do it, Matt.
Double 1. 6. I think that actually hurts Tzeentch. So that one hurts Tzeentch and enemies. They take D6 Strength 4 AP 3. Let's start with your guys. Nope. Terminators. Nope. Your Line Raider doesn't matter. This guy is fine. 3 in cover. Fine. Flamers. Fine. Big squad. Oh, they take it. D6 Strength 4. So 3. It's poison, so it's Strength 4, Poison 4+.
So reroll.
So 3's re-rolling.
Okay.
And then 5 up saves. 2 die. That is random, so I'll take the ones further away from you.
Sure.
And then I'll run. 4 inches. I'm just going to hide them in cover. These guys will run 5 inches. Also going to hide in cover.
Come flame me. Jump out.
These guys will run 6 inches. The end. Turn 7, Grey Knights. Difficult terrain for these guys. 5 inches. Get as close as you can. I think you're actually in range for everybody to Cleansing Flame. Sorry, I don't know why I thought that was 9. Just these 3. Difficult terrain for these guys. Need a 6. You got it. So we already pre-measured this. This gets 2 of your guys in range of that one lone demon. There is a slight chance you can win this. Psychic phase. You need Cleansing Flame, so roll it.
Wait, are they in range of this?
No, they're only in range of them. So they're going to try to Cleansing Flame them to death.
What about them?
And
shoot them.
And then the Lander's going to try to kill these with insta-killing.
Yep.
Terminators are going to try to kill that, and you're going to somehow try to kill these guys. It's not likely, but it could happen. So D6 for warp charges. How many warp charges? You got 8, you got 10, and I got 5. All 10 at Cleansing Flame. Perils. I don't stop it. Assault. 4. You just take a wound, no saves allowed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he dies. It's 2 less shots. That really sucks. And then you do 2d6 hits on these guys. 5 only. Wounding on 2s, re-rolling. Can you do it? Should be able to get re-roll a 1. So 5, and I got ignore cover. So 5 up in vuln. They are dead.
Kills them.
Okay. If anything that we're about to do fails, you automatically lose because you got 3 squads firing at 3 squads. Your chances of winning are very slim.
Very.
But they're still. You got 2 guys here that can fire.
Yep.
So 4 Stormbolter shots into this 1 pink whore, hitting on 3s. You got 3 hits, wounding on 3s. 3 wounds. I got a 4-up save from cover. Re-rolling 1s. Oh, he's dead. And then the Land Raider. He's gonna do the 2 Twinling Glaskins into the Flamers. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s, re-rolling because of preferred enemy, which he doesn't have. 4-up. Oh, doesn't
Can't really win.
Melta, 3s. If you insta-kill 1, then yeah, no. Okay, 4-up. So, insta-killed.
I can't.
Heavy bolter, yeah, you can't win. Let's see how much you killed up.
Yeah.
3s, re-rolling, and then 3s to wound. And 4-up. So he's fine. Let's see if they could have done it. 8 shots. 3s to hit. Oh no, right there.
Yeah.
Let's see how many you killed. You got 6 hits, winning on 3s, re-rolling 1s, and then I got a 4-up cover save. Re-rolling 1s. Oh, only 2 died. So at the end of the game, this is what my army looks like.
Completely summoned.
Yeah, totally summoned.
From the warp.
Yeah, so holy cow. Whew. So if it were an Eternal War mission, then you totally would have won. So good moral victory, good game.
Good game.
I hope everybody enjoyed this. I realized at the end it was just watching me run away as I summoned. But like I said, I'm trying to learn Tzeentch, trying to see what they can do, and so that educated me.
I mean, that's what they can do.
That's what they can do.
Survive. Yeah.
They could. It's really hard to finish them off when they just keep replicating themselves, essentially. So, anyways, we're gonna be playing another game of Grey Knights versus Tzeentch. Probably, I'm not sure if it's gonna be Chaos Space Marines or Chaos Demons. It'll be some sort of combination, maybe. And that'll be in the MiniWarGaming Vault, the link below. So go ahead and click that link. And if you're not a member of the MiniWarGaming Vault, you can still click it, get a free 7-day trial, and get instant access to everything that's in there. And thank you if you are a Vault member because you're helping support us in making all these videos. Thanks for watching. Happy wargaming. And with all the rolling, Connor got to choose who deployed first. He asked me to deploy first, so I did. And I get to choose who goes first, and I will choose to go first. Would you like to try to seize initiative? Or do you want me to go first?
I want you to go first.
Okay. So it's just going to be until death do us part. Because that's actually when you're done. This is your last day here.
Yeah, I leave now.
So one of us dies and then you part.
And I'm going to leave.
And that'll be the objective for this mission. So let's go into Tzeentch, turn 1.